Are we gonna do this for every video?
Hey Mario, wake up.
Shh! Don't wake him! Don't wake him! Don't wake him! Oh God, you're such a jerk!
I'm sorry, he was sleeping in the sunlight. He was gonna get a sunburn.
Well, but it's so relaxing. Haven't you ever done that? Just fallen asleep in a nice pool of sunlight?
No.
Not really. It seems
Anyway,
kind of annoying.
Welcome back to Let's Play Mario 64 with my feet. I'm Vicus, and with me today are Dazzling, Addar, Brother Entropy, and Jeff. He's back for now.
I have an account now.
Yes, you do.
Oh
You don't
boy.
have to tell people that.
I feel special.
You are special.
Let him have his moment in the sun.
Anyway, we're going to be checking out level 3 today, but first there's a little side star here.
I always like this star. It's relaxing.
It's going to act as a good intro to the water mechanics, which are terrible and don't mind
Which
the
are
video
water, so
screwing up a little bit.
ugh.
Well, see, we can hate this one because this is like the birth of terrible 3D water mechanics.
Yeah, it kind
This
of
is where
is.
they came from.
Because it's like a game as good as Mario still kind of did this shit, so of course no one's gonna do anything better.
Well, I mean, it's like this was one of the very first 3D platformer games too.
Yeah, so they just kinda
this
just
is the
follow
one
them.
that started everything.
Oh God, turbo mode!
Turbo swimming.
Thank God.
we are going to be speeding up so much of this fucking level because
There's a lot of swimming.
yeah, exactly. The whole level's going to be water. This is just this is just a little taste of what you're going to be getting.
When I was first learning how to swim, what I would do is just copy Mario's motions exactly. And
So just be breaststroking through the water.
Did it work?
yeah, except it worked okay, I guess. Not as well as like a good breaststroke, but it like got some forward motion going, I guess. It could be argued.
When I was
Sure.
first
Yeah.
learning to swim, I wondered why I couldn't grab coins to stop drowning. This may explain my terminal brain injuries.
Yes.
Hopefully at least 100.
This is actually this is Jeff's Make a Wish.
All of my blip funds are going to him and his brain surgery.
There's hope for him yet, dear goons. There's hope for him yet, and you can make a difference.
So we're in a level now, huh?
Oh yeah, we're playing a game.
You can tell because we're surrounded by water and it's pretty much the entire level.
It's very green.
Yep, very green, very blue, which is good because that means very few capture errors, I've noticed.
At least it sounds nice.
God, fuck that eel.
And there's our good friend the eel. But he's hiding in that sunken ship, and we kind of want to get in there right
He's
now.
not
so
very good
we
at
gotta find a
hiding.
way to get him. Well, just most of him is gone.
Well, yeah, his head's just sticking out like that. You know, come on.
Don't drown!
He looks
no!
stuck.
Me? Drown? Never. One of the interesting things about this game is that your power meter, like your life bar,
Ah,
is
yes.
exactly the same as your air bar. And so what this means is that if you jump in any sort of water, you're going to be healed completely.
Yeah, in levels with like more than chest-high water, you're functionally invincible.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure that was a design decision. Also, here's where we see why I hate water controls so much.
Here's where we see why I hate that goddamn eel. Look at that thing.
We'll get to see that later.
That's later.
Anyway, now that the eels vacated the ship, let's give it a look.
You know, it hadn't really occurred to me until recently, but now that it does, Gloomy Galleon is basically just a gigantic ripoff of this level.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's got a few ships. This one only has this one.
Well, yeah, but the whole washed-out color palette, sunken ships instead of like the tropics, it's just... I mean, I don't know. Maybe
That's
I'm just
true.
being hypercritical, but I think that it at least took some
No,
inspiration from
He's
this.
kind of got a point.
So yeah, in order to get this star,
God.
we have to open these chests.
Which
And
is somehow
I'm-
rigged with electricity.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know why.
And this is all distilled water, so it doesn't conduct electricity very well.
There you go. I'm willing to accept that. Uh-oh. Anyway, I'm fairly sure
are
that these
so
chests... I'm... No, maybe? Yeah.
Oh, okay, you made it.
Phew.
Oxygen cures all wounds.
Well, you know, he was electrocuted in water, and now he's breathing air to get better.
Ah, yes, must be
Sure.
treasure chest air bubbles. That must taste real good.
That's what I always thought. Anyway, I'm pretty sure these chests are always supposed to be opened in the same order, but embarrassingly, I can never remember that order.
Well, they don't give you a lot of a frame of reference. I think I
Yeah,
just
there's
remember
no
you
real
open the one
hint.
that's like higher up first.
So, for whatever reason, opening those things makes the water level go down, assumably because we're unsinking the ship.
Sure, why
What
not?
we want is up there, but if you swim, and normally you'd have to do a huge thing, but if you swim quick enough, we can just avoid
You can just
a whole lot
do
of
it
really
like that?
painful
Wow.
platforming.
This is a pro speedrunning tip. Pay attention if you want to be a pro.
Unfortunately, I kind of wanted to show you guys what we were missing
Oh, God.
without
Oh, come
doing
on.
it, and
You fool.
this is what happens when you don't really have the fine motor control of feet. That was kind of supposed to be me looking off and saying, yeah, look at this thing that I just missed.
Okay, then he just fell.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
You are good at this game.
So in the very least, we get to see why you want to swim to the top as fast as you can. Nope.
This
It's...
is this really that hard normally?
What might not be apparent from the video is that that surface there is unclimbable. You slide immediately. And that is such a gigantic pain in the ass!
So yeah, you can kind of see, even though I'm doing this fast, I have to be really careful to try to land right on that, right on each of those little barnacle platforms, whoever the hell they are. But that's out of the way, and we're never gonna have to do that again.
Oh boy.
Unfortunately, we still have 5 other stars in the level.
Well, you know, gotta take the bad with the good in this star, oh my god.
I think I completely skipped this level when I was a kid.
You were smarter for
I
it.
probably did the
I
same.
was gonna say, can you blame me?
I mean, okay, let's be fair. This isn't horrendous as water levels go, but it's just
It's
really bad as like the rest of the game goes.
yeah, compared to like other Mario levels, this is kind of weak.
Also, a little inter-star connectivity, I guess. Every star after this one, that ship is actually unsunk. Since I guess that's what we did.
The eel had to find a new home. We are
Yes.
destroying his natural environment. We should be ashamed.
It wasn't natural. It was a boat. That's natural.
He used to be in a boat, now he's in a cave. This is way more natural.
Yeah.
So we're getting the eel out to play, but where could this star that they promised us? Oh, there it is.
Oh dear.
This star is a bitch.
You are dead. You are so
This
fucking
is
dead.
exactly
Yep,
what
you're gonna die.
happens
You're gone.
when. Yes, I am.
This is exactly what happened to Jeff all those years ago.
And yes, I wasn't capitalist swine, so money did not restore my health.
The Bowser Shadow appeared too.
Yes.
It's just so tragic. God.
Let's skip ahead of all of that damn swimming. I'm honestly gonna speed up or cut out a whole lot of swimming in this level because you miss nothing. The one problem with water levels is kind of the same one we saw in Donkey Kong, where you have a water level that's really big and you move really slowly through it, but there's nothing to do.
Yeah.
You know, there's really no enemies here except for the eel, who's only really an enemy because he hurts you.
Yeah, he's more just like a.
He's like an environmental obstacle, really.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna say.
He doesn't really have any actual malice in him. He just sort of is there.
And it hurts, and he hurts Mario.
And his malice would be justified. I mean, you did, take his home away.
Yeah, there is that. So basically, all of the water segments are, well... Does it really matter that I'm speeding this up?
Nope.
I feel like I'm missing so much.
Exactly.
We could be having riveting commentary about Mario's love of money, so much that it heals him.
About his love of money and his love of the breaststroke. He could seriously do that forever.
Or as he calls it, the best stroke.
Until he drowns.
Well, yeah, he can do it forever assuming he has air and or money.
How does that... God. This is really weird when you think about it. I've gone through this with like every other video game collectible ever, but all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, coins equals air? What the fuck?